check, check, oh, chocolate rain, oh. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome, direct from Costa Mesa, California, the comedic silent of Sammy Seagull!
Very quick. Where's that fucking cicada? Is it still gonna go off? Hey, it's Christmas time, everybody. Isn't that awesome? Merry Christmas, everybody. You know, Santa Claus doesn't have any kids because he only comes once a year, and that's down a chimney. That's pretty quick. Hey, little boy is going to sleep on Christmas Eve, and his dad comes in, is into the bedroom at Christmas Eve, and his dad says, "Son, if you don't stop masturbating, you're going to go blind." And his son says, "Dad, I'm over here." Guy wins the lottery, goes home, tells his wife, says, "Honey, we won the lottery. Pack your bags." And she says, "Oh, okay, pack my bags. What should I bring? Well, where are we going?" He goes, "I don't know where the fuck you're going, but get the fuck out." How about that guy put "I love you" on, he tattooed "I love you" on his dick. He went home and his wife said, "Stop putting words in my mouth." Young boy comes home Christmas Eve. He says, "Dad, I got my first blowjob." His dad said, "Well, how was he?" He said, "I tasted like shit." Hey, guy goes at Christmas Eve, goes to his girlfriend's house with her family, and they're sitting there at dinner, and he sits down next to Grandma, and he's sitting down there, he's got really bad gas, and he looks over and he sees this old dog, old Ginger, sitting next to him. So all of a sudden he lets a fart go, and Grandma looks, see, what is that fucking cicada? Is that you? So the grandma looks at the kid, looks over the dog, says, "Ginger." So he says, "Oh, thank God." Grandma thinks the dog is passing gas, so he lets another one go. Grandma looks over the dog, "Ginger." So finally, a couple more minutes later, he gets does it again. Grandma finally looks over and says, "Ginger, get away from that kid before he shits on you." Guy goes into a bank. Hey, fuck you. Hey, guy goes into a bank. I do this once a year for the kids. Okay, guy goes into a bank. He comes in, goes up to a fucking A. Goes up to a bank. Goes up to the teller, little old lady. Says, "Lady, I want to open a fucking bank account." You know what? What the fuck? So walks in, says, "Hey, I want to open up a bank account." So she says, "All right, sir, we'll come over here." He says, "I want to open up a goddamn motherfucking bank account." She says, "Sir, how, I don't know what to say." And she runs off and gets the manager. Manager comes back and he comes over and he says, what's the problem here? Says, "I told her I want to open up a goddamn fucking bank account." He says, "Now, sir, you need to watch your language." She says, "Listen, I want to open up a fucking bank account for $500,000. The bank manager looks over and says, "Is this cunt bothering you?" Guy goes into the doctor examines him. He says, "Sir, I've got some really bad news for you. You have Alzheimer's and cancer." And he says, "Well, thank God I don't have cancer." Doctor's examining a man. He is looking at him. He has 3 penises. He says, "Holy smokes, you have 3 penises." The doctor says, "How do your pants fit?" He says, "Like a glove." Hey, guy goes into a whorehouse, wants to get laid. He's only got $2. So the madam says, "Well, you know, there is a dead hooker upstairs. You can go up there and have your way with her." So it's $2. Fine. He goes upstairs. I'm just going to ignore that now. It's going to keep going. So he goes upstairs, has his way with her. He comes back down, and the madam says, well, how was it? He says, oh, it wasn't bad. It was pretty great, except she has a lot of snot coming out of her nose. The madam says, oh, she must be full. So my friend Jesus was going out on a date. He thought he was going to get lucky, and he was talking to his friend. And he said to his friend, do you think I'm going to get lucky? She said, his friend said, absolutely, she'll fuck anything that isn't nailed down. Hey, so this lady goes to the pet store. She wants to buy her sister a pet for Christmas. Wants to buy her sister a Christmas present, so she buys her a pet. So she goes in there, there's all these animals and everything. She's a frog in a cage. It's $500. So he asked the guy at the pet store, why is the frog $500? So he says, well, this frog eats pussy. She says, really? Wow, my sister's single. She'd like a frog like that. So she buys the frog, takes it home. And she's got it home for a couple hours, and she thinks, well, you know what? Maybe I better test this frog out. Why don't you do the cicada? I'm going to check the frog out. Why don't we check the frog out so that I can see if it really works or not? So she sits down on the bed, puts the frog on the bed, spreads her legs. You know what? This is getting better and better now. She sets the frog down next to her, and she's sitting there and she's looking at the frog, and the frog doesn't do anything. So then she said, okay, she's waiting and waiting. The frog, she shoves the frog up a little closer. The frog still does nothing. So then she pulls her panties off and shoves that frog right up in there real tight. The frog just sits there, doesn't do a thing. She gets really upset. She takes the frog back to the pet store is where she got it. Thank you. Takes it back to the pet store, and she says, this frog doesn't do anything. I took it out, I did this, I did that, it doesn't do anything. So the guy at the pet store says, here, Brian, I've had this problem before. He says, sit up on the counter here. And he sets her up on the counter and puts the frog next to her. He lifts her skirt up there. He puts his head down next to her pussy, and he looks at the frog. He says, the last time I'm going to show you how to do this. Hey, another guy goes to a doctor, and he's an old guy, and he says, you know, I got this problem. I pass a lot of gas, but it's all silent. Nobody ever hears it. It just smells awful. I don't know what the problem is there. I just did it again. And he's walking around, and I just passed another one. Looks at the doctor, says, what's wrong with me? The doctor says, you're deaf, asshole. Little kid, Christmas morning, a little boy and the sister are sitting there, and they're having Christmas morning breakfast. And the little boy's a little smartass. He says to his mom, Mom, I want fucking pancakes. Mom picks up a spoon and just smacks him across the face, hits him a couple extra times, runs out of the room crying. She looks over at his sister. She says, well, what do you want? She says, well, I sure don't want fucking pancakes. Hey, little Johnny was at school. He came home. He was so happy. Little Johnny came home. He came home and told his dad, he said, Daddy, I was the only kid in class who could answer the question today. She was so excited. He was so happy. His dad said, well, what was the question? The teacher wanted to know who farted. There we go. Thank you. Hey, guy comes home Christmas Eve, finds his wife in bed with another guy. He's so upset. He's so distraught. He runs over to the bar. He's sitting there at the bar talking to the bartender, and he tells the bartender, I was just at my house, and I see this guy in bed with my wife. I didn't know what to do. And the bartender says, what measures did you take? He said, none. His dick was all the way in. Little boy asks his mommy, Mommy, where do babies come from? She says, well, they come from the stork. He said, well, who fucks the stork? Little boy and girl, Cookie and Porky, go see Santa Claus. They're waiting in line. They get up there and come up, and Santa says, oh, well, what's your name, little girl? And she says, my name's Cookie. He says, why do they call you Cookie? She says, because I like to eat cookies. And he says, well, what's your name, little boy? You know, how is this like, where is that piece of shit? Yeah, these guys don't like that.
Be professional. Keep the show going.
I'll try. So anyway, he says, little boy says, he doesn't say anything. Santa says, well, what's his name? His name's Porky. Oh, is he bacon? No, he fucks pigs. Hey, did you hear about the three old ladies? They're in the park. They're sitting in the park. This flasher jumps out in front of them, jumps in front of the first one. He flashes her, and she looks and has a stroke. Gets in front of the second one. She looks and has a stroke. Jumps in front of the third one. She looks, but she can't reach. Hey, how about this? You go out to the donut place late at night, and you're sitting out there. You can look in the back, and the guy's got his dick out, and he's sticking the dough on his dick. He's making the holes there, and You come back later, you can watch him make the glaze. That's right, Russ. Give out the doctor, he's writing a prescription. He looks down, he's writing it with a rectal thermometer. He says, shit, some asshole's got my pen. You have a little boy, he comes into his mom's room, his mom's getting out of the shower, she's naked, he says, Mom, what's that? She says, well, you see, your dad and I got in a fight, and he actually hit me with an axe. He says, wow, right in the cunt. Hey, this guy's making love to his girlfriend, and he says, wow, you have got a tight pussy and no tits. She says, God damn it, get off my back. Hey, how about these three old guys, three old men, they're sitting in a park. Old dudes, they love to talk about all their problems, don't they? That's right. So the first one says, I get up in the morning, 7 a.m., I go down, I get to the toilet, I pull out my little thing there, and I can't make a tinkle. I sit there for an hour and I can't do anything. The second guy says, shut the fuck up! The second guy says, we gotta hurry this up, Russ, come on. The second guy says, I get up at 7 a.m., I sit down on the toilet and I can't make a bowel movement. No, I sit there for an hour. The third guy says, I'm in bed, 7 a.m., I take a big piss and a huge crap. And they say, well, what's that problem? I don't get up till 9. Hey, let's see. Oh, hey, how about that guy goes to a Christmas party? He gets so drunk, he vomits all over his shirt. He's walking around, he looks at his friend, he says, oh, my wife's going to kill me. So the guy says, hey, do this. Take $10, put it in your pocket, go home, tell your wife that somebody else at the party got really drunk, vomited all over you, and gave you $10 to have the shirt cleaned. So he's like, all right, I'll do that. I could do that. So he goes home. His wife sees vomit all over his shirt. She says, what is this? What happened? He said, some guy threw up on me, and he gave me $10 to clean my shirt. And she said, well, there's 20 in your shirt. She says, oh, yeah, he shit in my pants, too. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Sammy, Seagull, everybody. Thank you for warming up the crowd. My name is Monte Vista. This is my band, Lovingkindness. We're going to perform some of the softest songs of your life, or before your life. Once in your life you'll find someone who turns your heart around. The next thing you know, you're closing down the town. Wake up and she's still with you, even though you left her far across town. Wondering with yourself, hey, what have I found? When you get caught between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. And if you get caught between the moon and New York City, the best that you can do, the best that you can do is fall in love. Monte, he does as he pleases. All of his life, his master choice. Deep in his heart, he's just a boy, living his life one day at a time, showing himself a really good time, laughing about the world they have to be. But when you get caught between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. And if you get caught between the moon and New York City, the best that you can do, the best that you can do, when you get caught between the moon and New York City. but it's true. And if you get caught between the moon and New York City, the best that you can do, the best that you can do is fall in love. Thank you very much. Oh, it's so great to be back here at DiPiazza. We're going to have a wild time tonight. I'll tell you what. Thank you very much.
The cicadas are alive.
Just to let you know, we're doing our set. We didn't pick our set as good or bad songs, or, Russell wanted to put the songs in an order, like where you build a kind of crescendo in the show. I said, what are you, some kind of girl? Thinking about emotions and stuff. We're doing it in alphabetical order. That shows integrity. We have too many songs, and we ended up just cutting it after O. But we're going to show you a little integrity right now. You ready? Thank you. Now we're going to continue with the bees.
Back in class.
The word soft. We're doing soft rock tonight. Everything we do is soft.
Between the ears.
I'm very sorry. Now we move on to D. All right, this in my heart. I am doing this with each and every one of you. Thank you. It's all about integrity, folks. Patience, my dear, patience. All right, we're going to have a little cocktail here and escape. Tired of my lady, we've been together too long, like a worn-out recording of a favorite song. So I should lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed, and then the personal column, there was a letter that read, getting caught in the rain. If you're not into yoga, if you have a brain, if you're not thinking of the business, then the doom of the pain. You're the lady I look for. Come with me to say. I am into cocaine. I need come with me and escape. All right, we're in the H's. This is the song I personally hate the most, and Russell loves this song the most. It takes all different kinds, people. The show's up here, buddy. I'm gonna kick your ass. All right, you're a wise man. It was funny, now I'm up here, all right? Yeah. It was up, but, people said our last few shows were boring, so I decided to make it even more boring. I hope you really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Remember I love you, and it'll be alright.
It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. That song goes out to Adam Wasper for his birthday. Yeah, it's a special song, especially to him. Get professional, guys. That's a cue to start the song. This goes out to all the ladies. Everybody. When I get home, babe. I'll never think about your babe. Taste your lips, feel your fantasy, yeah. I don't know what I'd do without you, babe. You're the sound of love, you're everything to me. Every time I'm with you, babe, I can't believe it. When you lay in my arms, you can feel it in my eyes and feel it in my touch. You don't have to say a word, just let me show you how much I love you, need you, yeah. I wanna kiss you all over. Stay with me, lay with me, holding me, loving me, baby. Here with me, feeling you close to me, baby. So show me everything you do. 'Cause baby, no one does it quite like you. Love you, need you, yeah. I wanna kiss you all and all over you. Kiss you all. Till the night closes in. 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 Thank you so much. You know, I'm celebrating my 40th year of performing. You know, it all started back in 1973. It was at a talent show, did something like that. I don't know. I did a version of American Pie, and I got a standing ovation at the talent show, and I found out later everybody was making fun of me. And I vowed to get even, and that's why I do what I do. It's just... This band is my gun, and you are my Columbine. This is a show that we started. Praise come to Boston for the springtime. I'm staying here with some friends, and they've got lots of room. You can sell your paintings on the sidewalk, but it can't be where I hope to be working too. Please come to Boston, she just said no. Monte, will you come home to me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. Oh no, I'm the #1 fan of a man called Monte. Please come to Denver with the snowball. We'll move up over the mountains so far they can't be wrong, and throw I love you echoes down the canyon. Then I'll wake at night and watch the stars come falling down. Please come to Boston, she just said no, Denver, whatever. Will you come home to me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. Oh, I'm the #1 fan of the man from down east. Well, it's Christmas, the world goes round and round, and I don't think it's ever gonna stop. But of all the dreams I've lost and found, and all that I ain't got, I simply believe to somebody I can sing to. Please come to Long Beach, live forever. California life alone is just too hard to build. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean. And the sky, hill above the hill. Please come to Long Beach. Good night, folks. I said no. Boy, when you coming home with me? She said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Long Beach ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. No, I'm the #1 fan of the man from down east. Oh, the #1 fan of the man from Monte. Thank you. Now, it's been wonderful performing for you guys tonight. Unfortunately, all bad things have to end.
Even though we're going on and on.
I just want to stop to tell you what I think about your babe. But instead go down in Jamaica, they got lots of pretty women. Steal your money and they bring your heart. Local she's in love with old Sam. Take it from the fire to the frying pan, on and on. She just keeps on trying, and she smiles when she feels like crying, on and on, on and on, on and on. Poor old Jimmy sits alone in the moonlight, saw his woman fix another man, so he takes a ladder, steals the stars from the sky, puts on Sinatra, stops to cry, on and on. He just keeps on trying. Them big old hands, even though she feels like crying. go, it's cold outside. Don't let us say goodnight. Sun on my shoulders and the chosen the sand. My woman's left me for another man. I don't care, I'm just dreaming, stay dead. Toss up my heart to see where it lands. On and on, it keeps on flying. And I smile when I feel like dying. On and on, on and on, on and on. On and on, on and on, on and on. We aren't stage dogs anymore, but my pants are falling down. I have to get off the stage and get it done.